Hey guys, it's Morgan coming to you with a quick video that's super duper simple, but I figured we're doing it, might as well show you guys. We're going to be replacing brake pads on Daisy here, our 2018 KTM 250 XCW. The brake pads are gone out because of all that mud in Oklahoma. So we're going to swap those things out. But let me show you a little trick I learned from Nicole Bradford from her 6 days experience on changing tires and things like that. It makes it faster, but also it can help you with your brakes. So when you're doing brake pads, you're going to have to open up the piston. But one way to do that is you take this and you push in like that before you ever do it, and then now you've got a whole bunch of room. So this is a one-shot deal, guys, so we're trying to go quick, no editing. 10 millimeter. It's tight like it ought to be. So by pushing on that caliper, it opened up the pads a whole bunch without having to get a screwdriver or anything to pry in there. So there's a little tip for you. Now, KTMs come apart real easy. Put a couple cotter pins. That. I think there's even still some Oklahoma mud in here. You can see we got all of the pad out of those. Those are the OEM pads, almost 200 hours, so they did pretty good, but they're done now. Now, I'm a big fan of DP brake pads. They're just really good brake pads. They don't tend to squeal. I like the feel of them. They're pretty bitey, I guess I would say. They're not real progressive, but they bite early, and I like that. So clean this out. Like I said, that is still Oklahoma mud in there from the debacle that was the race that blew up a motorcycle. So this is just good brake parts cleaner that we buy in bulk. Whenever you do brake pads, you definitely want to clean all this stuff out, because this gunk will end up causing problems down the road. So let's get all that stuff out of there. And then blow it out. There we go. Let me take our pads. See how, look at this. Let's just take a look here at the difference. There's the new ones. There's the old ones. So, come up in here. Go in there, put that in. Struggling a little bit because the caliper is moved over. It's all right. So right now it's not wanting to go in because the pistons are still a little bit far over. So what we're going to do, get our channel locks, and we're going to go ahead and squeeze the pistons on over. And just want to be careful not to mar things up, but there we go. All right, now we're set. Take that, slide it in. This one, slide it in. Now, one of the keys to doing this correctly is take this pin and you want to grease it up. You want to clean it too, but get some grease on there. Now I'll put the pads in since I got that all ready to go. There we go. And the reason you grease that is that you want the pads to be able to slide on that pin as they move. Because if the rotor gets a little warped or bent and something like that, it needs to move, you want these pads to be able to move. There we go. Now, take our pins, put those back in. There we go. Take our screwdriver, make sure they're apart enough, just like that. You don't have to mar them up though, because we already got the pistons apart enough. There we go. That. Like everything, start them by hand. And make sure you get them nice and tight. Now you want to come over here and squeeze the lever. Make sure they pump up. Feels good. Ready to rock and roll. I know that's super simple. Most of you guys probably know how to do that, but if you don't, I hope that helps. Hope you guys get out and spread the gospel of two wheels, and most importantly, I hope you find a little bit of time to ride your dirt bikes.